Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat for the Streets, man. It's aka Showtime. Look, man, I got a little message for Lavar Ball or whatever, yo. Hey, Lavar, you done, homie. You're done. All the time, all the effort, all the media press and shit that you did while you was over there parading your son around talking about, oh, you gonna be better than, he gonna be better than Steph, he gonna be better than LeBron and LeBron's kids, and he gonna be the greatest Laker of all time. Gonna be better than Magic. The greatest Laker point guard, the greatest point guard per year, be better than Jason Kidd. All them dudes, all that shit to promote Lonzo, and then to promote your big baller brand, and the signature of your brand obviously being your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Your $500 funky ass little cheap ass shoes that, you know, motherfucking dudes in Asia, you know what I'm saying? They spend like what? They cost like what? How much they cost to make down there? Like what? Not even $1? Or a little bit more than that? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Nigga, for what your shoes cost, they could have made about 3,000 motherfucking units of them bitches in the Asian market, bro. Down in them sweatshops, bro. But that's not why I'm making this video. Why I'm making this video is because your son living up to his name. The nigga ballin'. He ballin' right now. Like Jim Jones say. You know what I'm saying? Ballin'. That nigga doing his thing. But he not doing it in the Triple B's, nigga. He not doing it in Big Baller brand. He doing it in Nikes. Nigga did it in Reeboks, Adidas, Jordans, some flip flops. I think he did it barefoot. Last game. You know what I'm saying? Next game he might wear a pair of Crocs. You know what I'm saying? Might wear a pair of Tom Fords on the court. You know what I'm saying? He might, you know what I'm saying? He might rock a pair of K-Swiss. he might rock a pair of Rockefeller joints, some G units, some Ralph Lauren's. You know what I'm saying? Some Versace, some Armani's. He might rock all that, but he ain't rocking that Big Baller brand, and he balling the fuck out. He already got 2 triple doubles in his 3 summer league games, dude. So you're done, Slim. You exposed. When your own son don't want to wear the shoe that you pressed everybody else out for, that you pressed everybody else about and said it's gonna be a game changer, just like your son, just like you said your son gonna be a game changer in the NBA. When your own son don't want to wear your shoe, and for the record, I said from the beginning that Lonzo wasn't on board with none of this shit. He let his father do all the talking. You know what his father remind me of? Like, Lonzo remind me of, like, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll get this or whatever. Like, if you used to watch, like, wrestling back in the day or whatever, or even today, like, Lonzo remind me of Brock Lesnar, bruh, where he like this big, hyped up, you know what I'm saying, dude. He obviously not as big, but he this big hyped up dude or whatever that, you know what I'm saying, is really good at what he does. Brock, back in the day when he first came into the WWE, could really wrestle or whatever. And then obviously he fed the football, but he was great in the UFC before he had to retire. But when Brock was in the WWE the first time, and now this time around, his manager Um, it's Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman can talk his ass off. Paul Heyman, you know what I'm saying? Paul Heyman can talk motherfuckers off the ledge if he wanted to. That's how good of a talker this dude is. He can talk people into the buildings, bruh. To see a dude who just stand there and do his thing. When he go in the ring, when he go in the octagon, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing. He talk people up. He talks Brock up, and he talks people into the stands for these UFC and WWE events or whatever, for whatever he's doing. That's how Lavar Ball is. He talk his ass off, you know what I'm saying? And Lonzo goes out there and tries to, you know what I'm saying, back it up. You know what I'm saying? But Lonzo to me was never on board with none of this shit from the beginning. I really seriously think that Lonzo is not scared of his father, but I think he's a little intimidated by him. Or I think he just ignore him, and he's just like, you know what? You know, I'm gonna let him go ahead and do, you know, what he gonna do, and not really worry about. I'm gonna focus on my game, because if you ever listen to Lonzo talk, Lonzo doesn't really talk. I mean, I can't really say talk because Lonzo doesn't really like say anything. So I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge Lonzo. Like, you know who he is. You know what he about for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he love ball. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? He loves the game. And he wants to be successful. He playing for his favorite team, his favorite franchise. And I'm happy as hell the Lakers got him, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Lavar might really want to chill out, man. Because come September, you know what I'm saying? August, September, October, you know what I'm saying? When the training camps and then the season start, like in October, like in late October, all eyes gonna be on him. All eyes gonna be on him. Because it's gonna be a bunch of dudes that people gonna look at. They're gonna be looking at Ben Simmons to see how he get on the court. And he been talking a lot of shit too. Joel Embiid. Those dudes need to stay healthy. Markel Fultz. Of course, Lonzo, De'Aaron Fox, Josh Jackson, you know, Jason Tatum, all them dudes, but Lonzo, because he was so talked up, not just by the local media in California where he played from high school to college and now in the NBA, but from his father in the national media, but from his father, that people want, not only are the players on the court going to probably have a bullseye on him, the media going to have a bullseye on him. The second he fucks up in a meaningful game, say like the first game of the year, if he, you know what I'm saying, he has a bad performance or whatever. And we all know it's 5-on-5. Like, one man, I don't care what people say, one man does not change the dynamics of the NBA or the whole NBA season. That's why I don't understand why people be like, oh, LeBron could go on any team and turn them to a championship contender. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if he can go to Philly with that squad and teach them dudes how to win. I don't know if he can go to Indiana with that squad and teach them how to win. I don't know if he can go to Brooklyn and teach them how to win. I don't know if he can go to the Knicks and teach them how to win. So LeBron's impact is very overstated and overrated. Same thing with Kevin Durant when he went to the Warriors. They had to work for that, man, because they realized at 73 and 9, they realized they weren't good enough. Now, it was a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, stuff in between that. You know, between LeBron snitching and you know, and the NBA getting involved, that cost them that series. But In the end, they weren't good enough. It came down to one shot. Well, two shots. And a turnover, basically. Steph turned the ball over. Curry made his shot. Um, and Steph missed his shot before Curry made his. So one shot obviously changed the tide of that series. You know what I'm saying? And then they went out and got Kevin Durant and got better. And you know what I'm saying? He was the X factor between them winning the championship this year and them losing last year because Harrison Barnes was fucking terrible. That's why they let him go. Um, but Lonzo Ball could take the Lakers to the playoffs this year, maybe if he can average at least 9 or 10 assists, because that means he's getting dudes involved, and that means they're scoring at a high rate. So Lavar might be right. I mean, if things that Lavar say come to pass, maybe I'll give him a little bit of a break. But right now, all this talking that he's doing is bad for his son, because he has to live up to not only the standards that his father set for him, but that the media is going to set for him because of his father saying the stuff that he says. But that big baller brand, bro, is done, bro. Because Lonzo balling out in Nikes. He balling out in the shoe brands that's supposed to be your competition, bro. So what you got to say now, bro? You've been silent for the last couple weeks, man. So it's on you, LaVar. I'm out though.